Hi guys, so it's been a really long time since I've done a video and I've been busy and I've had excuses and I said, you know what, today I'm gonna do a video. My son is sleeping, so hopefully he'll stay asleep and I can finish this, but just in case I'm gonna try to keep it really quick. So today I wanna talk about red lips, which is probably coming as a surprise to you because I'm completely barefaced today, but I wanna show you how the right red lipstick can dress up your entire face. And if you're one of those people that really doesn't have time for a full face of makeup every day, and who really does, it might be your saving grace. So put on your red lips and you look totally done and ready to go. And this started happening in my own life. I've been home with my son a lot. We were moving and transitioning, so I found myself like in Lululemons and sweatpants and sweatshirts. So I wanted to feel a little more ladylike and a little more, razzle dazzle. And I found put on some red lips, and it's like instant pick me up. And then lately, I've had to have full face of makeup for my new job and things like that. So it's been a real saving grace. So my point is, it's great for the moms and it's great for the working ladies. Red lips is extremely versatile. And if you're one of those people that thinks that, oh no, I can't wear red lipsticks, I guarantee you can. It's just about finding really the right color, the right shade, the right tone. There's not really a rule I think that you should follow. I think the best thing you can do is go to your counter and try lots of things on. And the color that you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, I really like that, I look good, that's the color. There's orangey reds, there's deep reds, there's blue reds, there's light reds, there's glossy reds if you don't want to commit full on. So you can find the right red. The color that I'm going to use today is one of my absolute favorite, MAC Lady Danger. It's a classic, so if you're a makeup lover and you're familiar with MAC, you probably own it or know about it. And what I like to do is use this right from the tube when I'm on the go, but for my first application, I'll use a lip brush. And this is just, basic retractable lip brush. And I'll just really load it up. And then what I'll do is apply it straight and just start at the center and kind of move out, being careful with the shape. I'm in my new bathroom right now, which I think might be a good place to make these videos from now on because there's pretty good light in here. And what I'm going to do is just kind of gently follow my natural lip line and fill it in. Excuse me for talking as I do my... And where I get to the Cupid's bow, I'm going to be careful. So then, after I've got the basic shape, I like to go back with a lip pencil. And you have options here. You can use a matching lip pencil. That's going to help you, see how it's not a perfect lip, but it's going to be, don't worry. When you use your pencil, you can use that to shape, fill in, help the lipstick last. Some people like to do their liner first. I like to put my first layer down on my lips, then go back with the liner after. I'm going to go back with my liner, and I'm going to make my shape really perfect. I'm going to help my lips look a little bit bigger. Now, if you don't have a perfect liner match, it doesn't matter. I sometimes like to use a darker liner and kind of shape the edges and kind of shade in certain areas to take that lipstick into a different direction and add a little more dimension to your lips. And I bring it down just so that I don't have that line. It should blend right into the color of the lips. So I'm pretty much barefaced now, but because I have red lipstick on, I feel like I'm practically done, and I feel like the rest of my face is so bare, so it kind of makes a statement, like, yeah, I meant to do that, I know what's going on. Now, the other thing you can do here is blot and add one more layer of lipstick. I'm gonna grab a tissue. And it kind of helps get the excess out, and it helps to kind of push the lipstick into the lip. And I'm going to go back with one more layer, and you have the option, you can use it right from the bullet, or you could use it with your lip brush. And because it's my own lipstick and I'm not using it on clients, I'm going to go right from the bullet. Okay, and then if you want to blot again to tone it down a little bit, go right ahead. Otherwise, you're good to go. You you might want to do a little bit of mascara, whatever you have time for, but I'm telling you, if you have red lipstick on, your makeup is done. Now, another thing that I want to show you, just pull it out right here, my trusty liners. Talking about using a liner that doesn't match perfectly, what you can do is take a darker one. This happens to be Brick by MAC. And before I had Red, which was the liner that I used with Lady Danger, I just had Brick. And I made it work, and I actually thought it looked really cool. So I would take the Brick after I did my lipstick and just kind of shade the edges. So if you shade the edges, this center part here is going to be highlighted, which is going to give you a juicier looking pout. I'm going to do the same thing on the top. And there you go. If you want to fill it in with a little more lipstick, just to let that center kind of shine and stand out a little bit. Oops. Now, actually, I'm glad I did that. Sometimes if you make a little boo-boo, just take your finger, wipe it away a little bit. If you need to, you can take a little bit of concealer and you can kind of just touch up around your mouth to give you that really perfect look. Now what I like to do is do a little foundation first. Before I powder, I'll do my lips, so that way if I do make any kind of boo-boo or need to do any kind of correcting, I can go back with a tissue or my foundation brush, whatever the case. Hey guys, so I'm back. I put on a little bit more makeup, namely eyeliner, mascara, a little bit of bronzer because I'm really, really fair. But it's totally optional. So this is the finished look. It's still very, very minimal, but like I said, it's optional. If you just want to do the red lips, I think you're good to go. Of course, you need to wear your SPF or some kind of tinted moisturizer that gives a little bit of protection. But other than that, I don't think you need anything else to really look done and polished and dress up your Lululemons or whatever it is you're wearing that day. Last but not least, I would love to know your favorite reds, what you wear on a daily basis, what new reds you've tried, and let me know what you think of the video. I'm totally open to your comments, suggestions, and anything you might want to tell me. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.